What's up? What's up? It's your boy Barracuda. Welcome to Straight Convo. So, yeah, I was watching a video and I stumbled on DJ Vlad talking to Ari Spears about Kendrick Lamar, and he has an interesting take on Kendrick Lamar. He basically was saying that because Kendrick Lamar won, I think he's 28 Grammys. Correct me if I'm wrong. That Kendrick Lamar won, and basically he's saying that because he won Grammys, he's better than Jay-Z and Nas. So I'm gonna let you guys listen, and then I'm gonna give you my take.
Well, speaking of rappers, the Grammys just passed, and Kendrick Lamar now has more Grammys than any other rapper ever at 27, beating out Jay-Z's 25.
Oh, so Jay-Z had 25?
25.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Well, records are meant to be broken.
Yeah. I mean, would you say Kendrick?
I'm glad it's him
Okay.
and not Lil Yachty or Lil Uzi verse. So integrity
Or some UK rapper?
integrity broke the record.
Okay.
Skills broke the record.
I mean, would you say at this point Kendrick's the greatest rapper of all time?
No.
Why not?
No.
There's a good argument for that.
To whom? You?
To everybody.
Stop it.
The Grammys being one of
Listen, I like Kendrick, but if you say because he won 27 Grammys, should be considered the greatest rapper of all time, you're stupid. You don't know nothing about music. As far as music wise, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And listen, I'm talking about to the real music heads, not the casual fans. The casual fans are going to say whatever. But real music heads, you know how ridiculous you sound. And Kendrick Lamar is a great rapper, great songwriter, great lyricist. I give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? But there's different levels. So let's continue watching.
the measuring sticks.
Stop it. Lyricist. If
Yes.
you don't want the greatest lyricist,
Yes.
no.
He's not a
No.
lyricist?
Yes,
Yeah,
but he's not.
He's a mumble rapper?
He's better than Jadakiss. He's better than Jay-Z. He's better.
And I don't think Kendrick is not really super lyrical. He's more wordplay, quirky. He can rap fast. He makes he likes to, I think that's a Cali thing where they like to make voices, switch up their voice into like, you know what I'm saying? That's he's nice at it. He's one of the best in the game at it, but lyricists, man, it's so many super lyrical rappers. I think Nas is number one, the greatest lyricist of all time. So many, man. You got Spectre Deck from Wu-Tang. You got Cannabis. You have AZ. You got Mos Def, Black Thought, Biggie, Big L. It's the list goes on, man. In the 90s, there was so many great super lyrical rappers, man. So yeah, man, he's crazy.
Better than Nas.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar is better than Nas.
Yes. I think he's more versatile than Nas. The kind of songs that Kendrick does, Nas cannot do.
Nas did a song rapping backward.
Yo, man, dude, this guy DJ Vlad is on drugs or something. More versatile, that's an argument, because Nas rapped about black girls' laws. Kendrick never made a hit or a classic song rapping about a black girl lost. Nas rapped about poison. If anything, Nas is one of the most diverse rappers. Then he did club records with Genuine, did street records, hood records, conscious stuff. And Kendrick does too. But he got it. He got the playbook from Nas. And Kendrick would never, he never produced songs to that quality of Nas songs. Kendrick has mainly good songs and decent songs. And I agree that he has some classics. I believe Pimp the Butterfly could be considered a classic album. You know, I don't like to use that word too much because people use that word classic too loosely. And I think it's wrong. Everything is not a classic, man. You know, people use it. That means timeless. I don't think people think when they hear the word classic, they think it's just, oh, I like the song, the record is fire, is a classic. No, that means it's so great, it transcends time. That means 100 years from now, you know how like we listening to Temptation still, we listen to Smokey Robinson still, and this is like 3 generations before us, and the music is still the greatest music you ever heard in your life. This is what timeless means. Kendrick Lamar, I don't know if he produced that level of music. He hasn't. He has, matter of fact, let me say this. He might have some classic songs, but not in abundance. I agree. If you have 3 classic songs on your album, the album can be considered a classic. But it might be on a lower end of a classic in the classic realm. But you know, I give it to him. Pimp the Butterfly is a classic. When you talk about Nas has certified, he has at least 5 to 6 classics certified. And I'm talking about the greatest albums, hip-hop albums ever made. But anyway, let's finish. It's just foolishness right now, man.
That's cool.
No, don't just say that's cool.
That's cool.
It's hard to rap forwards.
No, you're right. That was a very creative song.
Oh, you goddamn right.
I know what song you're talking about. Yeah, it's a great song.
How many people can do that?
That's one song. Catalog-wise, Kendrick is way more creative. For example, in terms of artists, I would say Jay-Z is not as good of an artist as Kanye. Kanye could do things Jay-Z cannot.
I know, like be crazy and say wild shit.
Right, but I'm saying
let me say this. He said Kanye is not good of a, I mean, Jay-Z is not good of an artist. I think I understand what he's saying. I probably won't disagree with that. But Jay-Z's work is like top 5, no other. Regardless of how you feel about him, if you think Jay-Z's not top 5, man, your music IQ was low. Your music IQ is low, and it needs to be checked. Because we all have preferences, but if we're talking specifically just about music, Kanye has some of the best catalogs in hip-hop. I'm not going to lie, but Jay-Z's just another level. It's another level. Kanye has never produced a Reasonable Doubt. Never. And never will. Talking about Reasonable Doubt is one of the greatest hip-hop albums ever created. And yeah, a better artist, I can give you that, because Jay-Z, but outside of his rapping skills and his songs, he's not really a great performer. He's diverse, definitely diverse. You know what I'm saying? He could do the club joints. He could do, you know, the R&B-ish type records sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? He could just, if he just want to be spit, if he just want to rap, he can do that as well. I would say overall, as an artist, Kanye is better, but overall, Kanye is better than a lot of people overall. But when we talk about music quality, that's another story. That's another story, man. He's in a conversation, but not that high up. So I'm talking about greatest songs of all time. Kanye, I wouldn't have him in my top 10. Not in my top 10. Top 30, yes. Because I got a list of artists that I just feel like you're not better than. You know, and really good reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the person you're going to challenge, because I'll break it down from albums to songs to lyrics to if you had somebody ghostwriting your shit too, man. A lot of these rappers got ghostwriters. But anyway, let's finish.
Music-wise, singing, melodies, the
Kanye's
type
not a
of songs
singer.
he could do.
Kanye's not a singer.
He doesn't sing on songs.
Stop.
He doesn't sing.
Biz Markie sang on a song.
Kanye sings a little better than Biz Markie.
Whatever. You know what we talk about.
Kanye sings and he raps.
Kanye raps. He fucks around playfully with singing, but he's not a singer. Don't do that.
808s and Heartbreak.
Don't do
He's
that.
singing through the whole album.
No, and that's a machine, isn't it?
It's still him singing.
Stop. Stop.
Beyonce uses a machine.
Stop.
Vlad arguments is nonsense because, dude, we talking about rap and you talking about singing. None of these guys can sing. What is the argument here? We're talking about hip hop and he's talking about singing. Kanye, like somebody goes to Kanye for singing. 808s, I think, is a really good album. But come on, man. Let's talk. Let's keep the singing to the real singers, man. Oh my gosh, man.
Every singer uses a machine.
Lauryn Hill was a dynamite singer and rapper.
Correct.
Singing just as potent as a rapping.
Correct.
Knock it off.
I'm not saying he's as good of a singer as Lauryn Hill.
I know, but don't
He
go.
does
He
sing.
sings like he's a legit singer.
Okay, listen.
He's not a legit singer.
I'll put Kendrick Lamar over Jay-Z right now.
You
Body
put a
of work.
lot of niggas over Jay-Z that I think is ridiculous. That again, and I know I've said this here before, but when Jay-Z says that line, what makes it so potent is because it's true.
Let me say this. You know, it's insane to think Jay-Z, to put Kendrick. Just for me, I'm a music head. I'm a music fanatic. It's just really insane, man. Vlad is confusing who's relevant right now, who quantity of music, because Jay-Z probably has just as much as Kendrick or more, but he's confusing relevancy. He's trying to equate that to greatness. You know, there's a lot of untalented artists that's relevant that don't qualify you to be great. Quantity doesn't make you great. Quality makes you great. It could be one song, for example, it could be one song that transcends time. One song a person make that I'm talking about is one of the greatest songs of all time that beats 5,000 trash or mediocre songs. One song. And that's like, listen, quantity versus quality is like an argument. I'm gonna give you an example. If you have 300 women, right? They're all whores. You can't trust them. They'll get you lined up, whatever. They putting all your private business out there. You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of having 500 women? If they're going, you know what I'm saying? If you can't depend on them, if they're not producing any quality that's beneficial. Now you got one woman, she do everything for you. She's loyal, you can trust her. She's hardworking. You know what I'm saying? She's there for you. She's a helpmeet. She's all of that. That beats 1 million. And that's the equivalent to timeless song. One song is just way better than everything. You can't produce to that level. And Kendrick, I don't think he produced to that level. What song he has that I could say that is equivalent to one song Jay-Z has on Reasonable Doubt, Can I Live? Or Dead Presidents. That's well formulated lyrically, the production, the content, everything, the quality of song. The creative of hook, the you know what I'm saying? The words, how you say things, how you place them. I don't think Kendrick has one song that even can come close to Dead Presidents or Can I Live. And that's just two songs. So, all right, let me finish this, man.
Like, for instance, Jadakiss once said, why do niggas lie in 85% of their rhymes? Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. He didn't lie. And he's a billionaire businessman.
Right. What happened when Jay-Z went against the biggest rapper of that era? He lost.
Yeah, he lost to Nas.
Exactly.
Okay.
When Kendrick went against the biggest rapper of his era, he won.
Okay, Ali lost to Frazier. That's not a...
I'm sorry to keep stopping. You hear this foolishness? Kendrick lost to Drake. I mean, Kendrick beat Drake, right? That's what they're talking about? An R&B singer. Yo, you can't make this up, man. And when he raps, he don't even write his own rhymes. Drake, he had ghostwriters most of his career. It's insane the shit that comes out of Vlad's mouth. Let me put it like this. If Kendrick was in the 90s, he'll be an average rapper. I don't think we'll know about him. It was too much greatness in the rap back then. Oh, you don't believe me? You had Wu-Tang Clan. Every member was lyrical, can rap, was producing classics. You had Tribe Called Quest, one of the greatest groups of all time. Wu-Tang as well. I got Tribe #1 and Wu-Tang #2. Mobb Deep, just as lyrical. Producing. Mobb Deep has you can literally say Mobb Deep has a top 3 greatest hip-hop album ever made. That's an argument. Top 5 album ever made. He's in there with Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt. Man, you had LL Cool J in the 90s. Super lyrical, producer that did it for the ladies. He did the street records. He did the ladies. He was battle rapping. 80s, 90s to 2000s. You had Busta Rhymes. Kendrick can't fuck with Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes has way more hits, way better quality songs. Who else? Redman. Redman was doing that quirky stuff too. And I believe he did it better. But it was so many greatness in the night. Biggie, Tupac. Man, you had Dr. Dre, even though he don't write his rhyme, the production, what he was producing, his albums, Snoop Dogg, the albums, the production, NWA, man, come on, EPMD. What are you are you crazy? That's the golden age. That's the golden age, man. Big L, Big Pun. Dude, he would be an average rapper. He would be like kind of like Pharcyde. He would be like similar, close to Pharcyde. I don't think he would be able to blow in the 90s. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. And the list goes on. That's a few people I'm naming. Yeah, DMX, man. The Locks. Come on, man. It's just off my head. Like, are you crazy? This is all the people you're going to just skip and just say, dude, you got to really. But anyway, man, I'm not even going to go to Nas. I'm not even going to go to Nas. That's just the icing on a cake. And then we can't have this award argument because Tupac has no Grammys. Tupac, I think, is the greatest rapper, and nobody can debate me. I could destroy anybody in a debate. And I think Nas is #2. Tupac, then it's Nas. And Tupac has no Grammys. He's the greatest songwriter that ever touched the mic in hip-hop. Nobody produced the quality of songs Tupac produced in hip-hop. Nobody produced the content Tupac did in hip-hop. So, like I said, that's another conversation, but stop thinking quantity beats quality. Just because you out there working hard and producing a lot doesn't make you great. You're just producing a lot of mediocre, good, decent stuff. That's it. That's it. Just because you're a new artist, people have stupid reasons on why they're calling somebody great. Because guess what? Kendrick's going to get old. And then the next rapper going to come. And we're just basing our criteria on relevancy and who's new out. That makes you great. Then I guess the list going to change every 5-10 years because we're not basing it on anything that matters. We're not basing it on album. We're not basing it on how great your albums are, how great your songs are. These are the criteria we have to base these things on. We don't base things off of just who's relevant. Shit, Sexy Red is relevant. Some of the worst music I ever heard in my life. What's that other chick? From the Bronx, Ice Spice. Some of the worst music I ever heard in my life. Because these companies are producing a certain sound. They're destroying hip hop on purpose. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, comment. It's your boy Barracuda. I'm out.